So yeah, there's Faran. He's looking quite slim, at the very least. I mean, that's one compliment that I think we can issue. So, what? There's this transfer system, but...
Faran.
I always suspected.
What?
That this was hell. Now I know.
Faran, will you unlock this specimen transport? I can use it to reach Charlie Mac.
What good will that do? There is no escape from hell.
That is a sad thing to say. Hope's favorite part of a story was the ending, because you didn't know what a story really was until the end. We do not know the ending. You have not reached yours. I have not reached mine. The story could still be anything.
You think my story is not at an end? You are an optimist.
We can find out together.
The rover I told you about. The Callaban.
Where is it?
In the recycling center ahead of you. It is larger than the one you encountered outside. I cannot attest to its seaworthiness, but there is a chance.
We'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you, Faran. Okay, so we can go in here now, I guess. Nope. Ooh, what? Insert specimen tag. Do we have a tag? We had a tag. What happened to it? I'm not seeing a tag in anybody's inventory. What happened to the tag? We had a toe tag. Who had it last? Charlie. Oh, that's right, we had this thing. Oh, this hasn't reset. I guess it doesn't matter. Because Faran said the recycling center, right? So, does it just not matter? What we sent? I hope not.
The story continues, Faran.
Perhaps. But to what end? I can never leave here, can I?
It is still a story.
Perhaps a happy end.
I do not like tight spaces. In tight spaces, you are trapped. I will leave soon. I will see the sky. I will see the sun. I will see...
If I cannot leave this place, my friend, then I wish it for you. Truly.
Faran?
Perhaps our stories are intertwined. We shall see.
Faran.
I feel bad for Faran. Project Rise, that sounds promising. We still have this. Can we use this? There we go. Alright. So... I don't know why that's Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, I think I get it. So, if what I wrote down as B for blank is to the right, is this one, then this, I'm assuming it goes that way, so it'd be red, yellow, okay, good, pink, yellow, red, blank, pink, purple, red. I need better handwriting. My handwriting is atrocious. I could be a doctor. Okay, I wanted to see what would happen there. Descend.
This passage is getting tighter. If this pod gets stuck...
They wouldn't design it to get stuck, would they?
Oh, loading. Is this a flashback? It has to be. Who's this? This Faran? Or is this Charlie? Or not Charlie, Mac. It's a weird outfit. It must be Mac. Does that say Martian space?
Oh! We are 100% cleaning up this room today.
Yeah, it's...
Oh,
Thought maybe we were getting like a little Faran flashback, but no.
Charlie! These women.
Acceptance letter. Is this what I read before?
Fifth
No.
grade.
No. Cute.
So fast. All you have to do is blink.
September 21st. So again, congratulations, Hope, on your acceptance to NYC Science Academy. Almost straight A's. B plus. I think that's a B in social studies as well. B in music.
Hello? But that's... Wait. She was just... No. She was here. This is a mistake. This... Charlie.
What?
It's opening up. It's... Kane's rain.
Oh my. That's
Pretty.
There are the water wheels that we saw in those photos. Is it gonna drop us?
Not possible.
Now what?
Cable break failure, water flow blocking descent. braking system. An auto-locking mechanism has engaged, stopping the power from descending further. However, in the process, extreme friction has damaged part of the brake, seizing it up. Because of course. The soaked capsule dangles precariously at the end of a suspending cable like a fisherman's lure. The interior seating is slowly drenched with errant spray, the wet fabric already emitting a musty odor. The chasm sucks in a soft current of air as if breathing. Malign hypnotism radiates from the circular egress, drawing attention and drowning out sound. The carved pattern of spirals and jigsaw rock halo the orifice like a sculptured iris surrounding a chasmic pupil. Okay, I don't want to do the PDA yet. Muddy spray. Minuscule insects. Where are the insects coming from? Scurry over and into the mud, snatching up and feeding on morsels vomited out from the spray. The torrent of displaced water careens into the great orifice, carrying with it a cloud of foam and explosive spray. Okay, that looks like it just goes in deeper. Who are they? I don't think I can. Just see if we can go this way. No, it doesn't seem like it's letting me. Okay, we'll examine the PDA. So I've arrived predictably seasick at this mausoleum of science. I'm doing this for her. I'm gonna, just for my own sake. Jot down the timestamp. Make it a little bit easier when I edit. And I forgot the name. So is that Keita? Keita Yamada Pharmaceuticals? So I've arrived predictably seasick at this mausoleum of science. I'm doing this for her. I knew it. She's here. I found my Mila. I need to talk to her and explain where I've been. Her mother left, ran, changed her name, changed both their faces, changed everything. Classified message to Chocoboard. Basagan's research is astounding. His crude combination of PS-139 and minute quantities of recreational drugs may be the unconventional solution to the Brigo problem. That's Faran. Unfortunately, he is also deranged, so I removed him from the project. I suspect he is doing extracurricular research as he seems very comfortable with the Stasis products. He made numerous threats, but I do not believe he will be a problem moving forward. He refuses to reveal how we obtained the PS-139, indicating a containment leak. I've ordered him to remain in his quarters for now. Hopefully his mental state will improve with time and rest. I have conjured Mila in my mind so often. Thoughts of her have displaced actual recollections. Perhaps it's unhealthy, but I don't remember how to live any other way. Classified message priority command blast. Basagan disappeared after disabling the decontamination system and releasing an aerosolized version of his PS-139 cocktail into the ventilation. Some of the crew were experiencing hallucinations and other mental disturbances. I recommend that an external SecOps team be sent in to contain the situation and find Basagan. We need to lock this facility down now. To Chocoboard. The situation aboard the Mule is unsalvageable. A clean order has been given. Return to DS-15 immediately for evacuation. Priority command blast. Data purged and uploaded to Kane Luna and crew confined to Omega site. Picking up a valuable intelligence asset and then returning topside. Site termination in 3 hours. Please wait for me. Repeat, please wait for me. Come what may, I must get to her. I hear gunfire and screams. Trigger-happy security assholes. Kane's reign. Omega is cut off from the Mule. They've sealed the temple door. Christ, Kane, Muhammad, forgive me. I could have left this place, but I chose to play the noble father. I found her. How long has it been? A month? 2? What hope do we have? Mila grows weaker by the day. The infection is taking her. There doesn't seem to be a logic to who succumbs first, but we will all eventually. There is no escape. We are cut off, no rations left. Their machines rattle all day and night, grinding the bones. Idiots. They genuinely believe they're not already infected, as if God himself were protecting them. They are doomed, just like us. Watching them lose their nerve when we went down to the well was good. I will stay with Mila to the very end. They came, those hungry eyes. They came and butchered so many, held them down, let them scream, and slowly, lovingly, removed their spines, their heads, in honor. No more food, no more fresh water. It's hard to distinguish between the invading memories and reality now. Images remain, traced over my vision. Sounds ring in my ears. Can't stop them. Something was calling to me from the dark, pulling me forward, begging me for help. The end of days. I don't want to go. I want to stay with Mila. Why do I have to go? Where is Mila? Have to get her more meat. Close now. We move to the wheelhouse. My body feels strong even as my mind fades. Lucid moments are becoming rare. Instead, I feel another presence in my head, willing me to go deeper into the shadows to help with an unknown purpose of world-saving proportions. Soon, I will disappear completely, and they will take Mila. They will not take me. I am a spoiled meat. Yeah. Everything turns to cannibalism. So, that must have been Yamada and Mila and a dog. Well, it's very wide shot. Bones. Inside the stone porch lies an avalanche of bone, an Osine tide slowly flooding down a winding stairwell, blocking any means of traversal. There's a big body here. It's a statue.
An underground beach?
It's fresh water.
It goes back so far I can't see. I do not like this water.
The nude statue lounges, adorned in resplendent ornamentation, wistfully gazing into the darkness of the cave-bound lagoon. A meek current washes over coal-black sand, muttering a whisper of white noise and rustling foam as receding waters stroke the shore. The tranquility of the shadow-wreathed lake is powerfully slumberous, prickling your strained mind. Parapet. A crumbling triangular parapets hold aged granite lanterns within stacked alcoves, dribbling ancient discolored wax down over the stonework.
What is that? They look like, giant water wheels?
Emphasis on giant. One's not spinning, though.
The source of your problem. The excess water blocks the tunnel for your descent. You will need to get the wheel moving in order to proceed.
And fix the brakes. Someday something's gonna go my way in this place.
I would not count on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it either. So it looks like an entryway. I don't want to enter just yet. Let's see what is over here. The yawning gullet imbibes a
This thing is
tide.
ancient, but it's still working.
Someone cares for it.
That's what worries me.
The yawning gullet imbibes a tide of cascading water, a roaring decrescendo as frothing seawater tumbles downward. Decrescendo is a very good album by RX Bandits. Or song. I think it might be just a song, actually. Arm-crossed figures. The ground vibrates to the shuffling echo of grinding machinery radiating from the entryway above. Looming reliefs hoisted on flanking pillars depict arm-crossed figures at rest, as if lulled to sleep by the mechanical warbling. That also looks like an entry. What is this? I guess it's nothing. So let's see what this is first. That also looks like an entry. Okay, sacrifice. The spine has been partially extracted from the flesh-hollowed sacrifice, pulled out like a vivisected toy. Loosened flesh sags forward like a refuse bag, burdened with curdled excrement. The discarded viscera and collected ichor erupting from, with a repugnant stink of wet decay. The ritualistic dais drowns in swirling plasma harvested from the seated sacrifices. A strong metallic taste and coppery odor waft from the malignant and gore-filled congregation. The sodden sand drinks deeply from the spilled blood, the spiraling clouds of plasma tinting the grains of dark crimson. Flesh frame. Tethered flesh has been wound and woven in between wooden frames like meat-spun dream catchers. Globules of meat matter have trickled down from threads and formed grisly mounds around the base. Melted structure. I'm trying to get a better look at it. Now stop walking, Mac. Scorched remains of a former Kane Corporation structure. Inside, blackened and malformed equipment lies under sheets of melted fabric. The victim's meat and muscles have been aggressively excavated and unspooled, the interior of the carved cavity filled with confetti mounds of shredded viscera.
This isn't human. The ribs are broken. Spines removed.
Rib spreader. PDT. I've seen stuff like this before. Some managers like to stick these into staff and keep track of them, just in case they think of making a run for it. It acts as some kind of info bridge between the organic and the digital. Well, isn't this a nightmarish surgical instrument? Something really morbid about using bones to build something that props open people. That's another PBA. Firemark supplies lie abandoned. Okay. Now, Mac, you can stay there. Deployed floodlights with their bases buried in wet sand illuminate the ritualistic gallery of excoriated violence. The lack of rust and grit suggests these lights are more recent additions to the surroundings. Dave Gallagher, Internal Operations. Greetings, team. For those who don't already know, I'm here to oversee Omega's expansion into and beyond the well. You may have heard recent shocking rumors about the fate of an Omega tech. I can assure you that he was merely exposed to the hydrochloric acid from a faulty something or other, which requires no further explanation. There will be no significant changes to your day-to-day life. You'll still report to your team leads, who I'll be meeting with shortly. I'll be holding a daily prayer meeting, but I request that only 100%ers join me. Those with cybernetics or other augmentations need not attend. I look forward to working with you all. We moved some equipment into the well complex. A STEM repair station should be adequate to keep this lot running correctly. The shit we saw down there boggles the mind. Most people wouldn't believe it even if we took them with us and clamped their eyelids open, so they had to look. I dumped everything into the android while it was upgrading, even the red line classified data. 3 petabytes of research were encrypted and jammed into its foul toaster noggin. Leaf said they would trigger the failsafe data carrier if Corbin couldn't be extracted. Well, that won't be a problem anymore. My insides are in knots. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Not sure if I'm still adjusting to these insane depths or just nervous. I'm trying to avoid checking into the med bay, as they would undoubtedly inject me with impurities. Still, if this gets any worse, I may not have a choice. To Leaf, encrypted. My cover might be compromised. I just got back from having my stomach pumped, and the lab is still analyzing the contents, but it's possible that someone poisoned me. I've decided to stay the course regardless. The cause is too important, but if my messages stop, you will know why. Yellow Leaf always, Yellow Leaf forever. Leaf said this operation would be more straightforward if I did a face swap or a neural tap, but I believe in doing things the old-fashioned way. Like a rare Texan-bred steak, I only drink rainwater, and I'm exclusively attracted to only 100%er women. That is an impressive array of feats for a man living in the 22nd century. Implanting the mark of the beast in my very flesh will never happen. Not for Leaf, not even for the cause. I spent 6 years dealing with the loathsome android and even filthier augmented Nexus scum humans while slowly working my way into a corporate position. Kane Corp took our hydroponics tech for their interplanetary expansion and then screwed us over by withholding payment until we had to request a buyout. We won't terraform our hunk of rock, Arakoth, and populate it with pure unadulterated virility in the foreseeable future. Yellow Leaf is just a dream again, but in time we'll claim our birthright, our domain. To Omega Lab crew. Urgent. Stop all excavation immediately. A containment has spread throughout the mule. This is a code black. Return to the Omega Lab, seal the decon chamber, and await further instructions. To all mule staff. I'm clean. I haven't been near anyone infected and I don't have any symptoms. Look, I'm wearing a mask. You can't lock me in here with these pestiferous scum. It's a death sentence. I'm corporate, damn it. Open the doors now. We've been left to die in this temple. Did someone discover why I'm here? And are they protecting Kane by disposing of me? I don't know. But there's no contact from the outside since they sealed the doors, and we're running low on supplies. People are looking to me for guidance, but I don't know what to say anymore. Gandhi, if you're listening, I could use some direction myself. I snapped Liam's neck after he tried to steal my last energy bar. He was boasting about his vulgar augmentation, so, really, I did him a favor. Undelivered to Leaf. My previous messages failed, but I'm trying one last time, not hoping to receive aid, but because I don't want all of this to have been for nothing. Corbin is trapped down here with me, and while my mind won't survive what's to come, the androids will. His neural core contains everything you need to get Yellow Leaf back on top. Let's hope the failsafe got the data out before the base purge. Yellow Leaf always. Yellow Leaf forever. Alrighty. Natural rock extends upward toward a shade-drowned ceiling, left untouched by the masons and builders who shaped the remainder of the cavern. Alright, I think that's everything. Far-flung blood splatters speak of an energetic and enthusiastic stripping of flesh, meaty strips spun and flicked like the brush of an artist possessed. Let's go here. Mac, why did you run all the way around like that? Unless you can't cross that. That's a lot in here. Take a look. Okay. Okay. Biotech service station.
Something tore through here. Ripped this place apart.
Anything still working?
Checking. Stand by.
Okay. Door mechanism. The drive mechanism revolves freely. A smattering of blood and guts may have had something to do with the malfunction. Empty food containers are caked in grime, their original packaging now beyond identification. The peeling labels on the petri dishes indicate that they have been quiescent for some time. The putrefying smell of decomposition pervades the makeshift laboratory. The intense glare of fluorescent light offers a stark contrast in this stale atmosphere.
Charlie, what is this? Surgical stuff?
Biotech surgery, yeah. For working on biotech components.
Looks like this.
Data storage navs locked in position.
Okay, now what? Now what? You want a scrubber?
through this to get to that wheel mechanism.
Doors. Always doors. One after the other.
Yeah. Definitely a trend, isn't it?
Paul clamp AA3 damaged door mechanism failure. You wanna scrubber? One of these days. I don't think that's going to help me. Alright. Okay, don't know what to do about that yet. Let's go to the other place that we haven't been to yet. Up here.
Another native. What's left of it?
You're getting closer to the heart, brother. Such sights you will grow used to.
What? Who's on this channel?
Mac? What?
A new voice. I heard it before. You didn't hear it?
No, nothing.
Someone's on our comms.
Plug suit doesn't show any new channels.
I know what I heard.
I'm going to take away the thing about the charity because I think it covers up the picture. When we heard the kind of Slavic sounding voice, it was still Mac, but his eyes had gone white. So in case it happens again, you'll be able to see it. Halved corpse. A malformed carcass of patchwork skin and tumorous growths lies bisected, the lower half distressingly absent. Reams of stringy innards slowly slide out from the tear, the laceration discharging a foul mixture of blood, bile, and digested matter. A steel gateway allows controlled passage through the barbed portal, able to cut off access with evidently murderous speed. A slew of muddy footprints trails down the passage in a frantic gait. A jumbled frame bearing jutting tusks resemble fangs of a predatory maw primed to snap shut on unwary prey. A strange object, concealed by cobwebs and dust, lies an adorned object made by the open hand of a long-gone civilization.
Yeah, this looks like something I want to carry around.
It looks pretty badass. Scepter with blade. The blade's a bit loose. I'm hoping that means this is a shoddy ceremonial tool, and less because it's been busy cutting God knows what up. What are all these noises? The improvised generator is capable of running advanced Kane devices. The contrast between old and new is jarring. A perpetual grinding tremor betrays the cog-powered device as a mill. Inside, bones snap and crack as they are crushed into mulch. Puffs of bone dust spitting out like venting steam. It's a PDA. The luminous cog turns in a fluid motion, delicately carved with flowing patterns that glint like swimming snakes as the wheel turns. The mildewed support has partially collapsed, the clutter of wooden beams now only barely restraining a sagging ceiling.
Kane scientists rigged the water wheel to charge their batteries.
Clever.
So I need a battery. I has no battery. A heap. Heaps of skeletal remains have been...
Rocks and dust.
God damn it.
No.
Nonsense.
Bones. They're grinding bones.
To make their bread.
Sustenance?
Not a pleasant thought, is it?
Heaps of skeletal remains have been collected and piled up around the mill, ready to be pushed in like piles of refuse before an incinerator. Now who? Liam James, botanist. Since I got the eidetic memory enhancement, I've been having trouble tracking reality. The thing is, dreams are made up of memories mixed with real emotions and stimuli. My memories are now perfect representations of my waking life, so my dreams feel as real as everything else. I tried using sleep away to avoid dreaming altogether, but it made me lightheaded. Only pain reliably signals when I'm awake, so now I'm going around pinching my arms. I need to find a longer-term solution. Yellowleaf paid off most of my family debt, sponsored my education, and ensured an unobstructed career path to Kane's premier research facility this side of Luna. In return, all I need to do is grab some data like early base plans, very old archive messages, base AI details, etc., upload it to my eidetic storage, and transfer it once I'm topside. Easy enough, right? Data dump is 46% complete. While collecting samples at the base of the well, I heard strange noises below. Outside the bounds of our current operation, they were rhythmic, almost like low pulsing bellows. It sounded like chanting or blowing distant horns, but I know that's impossible. The cave acoustics must amplify the sound of falling water or circulating air. Data dump is 65% complete. I know I'm not supposed to know this, but the security squad brought in to contain the contamination event reported an encounter with some creature in the temple. They opened fire inside the blister. Did I actually hear chanting the other day? Could there be people down here? It seems crazy, but then again, everything that goes on here is nuts. Unfortunately, that squad signal dropped shortly after, so that's all we have for now, that I know of. We'll see. Data dump is 100% complete. Tomorrow's my last day at Omega. Lockdown. What are the chances? Damn it all. I don't know how long it's been since they left us down here. A month? 2? I keep pinching myself, but I can't seem to wake up. Supplies are running low. Dave Gallagher pulled rank. He says there's more food at the wheelhouse down by the beach, and we have to draw straws for who goes down there. Wish me luck. You set us up, you prick. There were never any supplies down here, and you knew it. You just wanted to keep the emergency rations for yourself. I'm giving you one chance to lower the elevator for us, or when we find a way back up there, I'm going to make you wish you had. I ate part of someone. At least I'm pretty sure I did. I was picturing eating a nice warm steak. Au poivre? And then I had flesh in my mouth, and I couldn't stop chewing. The worst part is, I didn't mind it. The taste was okay, and I hadn't eaten in so long. I just needed something. Anything. He was already dead, though. I am not a murderer. He would have wanted this, right? Giving his body to feed us? It's what any scientist would wish to do. Yes, he would have been glad. It feels like weeks since the locals captured us. The others with me have been moved or died from starvation, infection, or whatever these troglodytes did to them. But not Colin. He has a plan to dig us out of the cage for the jawbone. We will be out soon. We're going home. To Kane Corporate, undelivered. You took my parents from me. They were scientists, brilliant scientists, and their blood is on your hands, so I won't let you kill me too. Colin has been sharing less food with me. He says something about planning ahead, but I don't understand. Is he trying to starve me so he can eat me? So I'm easier prey? He must be waiting until we're almost free to kill me with that jawbone and eat his fill. I need to get him first. That's no good. Okay. Well, I think we're kinda... Do you want a scrubber? Really, I'm getting a hint already.
The way they've got this thing rigged up, it should charge pretty much any battery I put in it. Low tech meets high tech.
I don't have a battery. Is this a battery? I didn't think so.
This disc is sharp as hell.
Use extra caution around sharp objects, Mac.
Saw blade. This is not the answer if you need a reliable sturdy saw blade, but if push comes to shove, I could use it as a throwing weapon. Scepter. An okay club, but this will shatter the moment you hit anything with it. Oh. Okay, that's new. Fluorescent lighting has been drilled into the carved walls, bathing the interior with anemic light. The slick panels shift and clack underfoot, loosened by slow submission to damp and decay. The cold air thrums against the stone column, oscillating with the reverberations of crashing currents roiling above. Trickles of mud seep slowly down the rock face, glistening in the anemic light, pooling into a clogged recess below. An odor of wood rot and dust drifts in from the tunnel, carrying with it a tang of expired yogurt. The grated panels, strained and ravaged by widespread patina and rust, groan greatly under your weight. Tugging at the door emits metallic squeals of compromised equipment, straining and failing to function. The door will not budge.
Looks like the equipment's all been stripped away. Looks humid, too. Mossy. Charlie?
Callaban?
What?
Callaban.
Callaban?
Charlie, who are you?
Callaban?
You're here for Callaban. Oh, why am I not surprised?
Callaban. Who's Callaban?
The one she brought you here to find. It all makes sense now. Moses is confused.
Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
No one brought us here.
You're a boat captain. You know the odds of stumbling upon any one specific object in the middle of the ocean are infinitesimally small. Much less during a storm.
No, I was there. I was there when...
He's right, Mac. We didn't just find the rig.
What have you done, Charlie?
I knew where to look.
What a twist.
You knew where to look.
I couldn't tell you. You wouldn't have said yes.
Yes to what?
Callaban!
Moses is very confused.
Yeah, so am I. A thick wall of barricaded mesh drools, sodden with mud pushing in from the ocean floor beyond. Tiny rivers of sediment meander lazily across the floor, flooding it in growing layers of sludge. Who's Callaban? The passage crumbles from within, slowly succumbing to its own weight. Decrepit materials are fragmented and separated, falling in a snowing of artificial detritus that litters the walkway. It's a corpse. The withered corpse has long since decomposed, its flesh disintegrated into scattered ghoulish soil. Faded dark stains punctuate missing limbs. The sprawled form the conclusive end to a panicked retreat. The bridge is out. The collapsed bridge carcass sags in death. Shards of collapsed structure lie scattered across the descending jungle of stone webbing and expired growth. The rent tunnel gapes maw-like, a perpetual silent howling, while strands of torn and toothed fabric swaying in gentle currents. An extremely convenient girder beam has bridged the chasm. Veins of perished vines. From lack of sunlight, the leaves and knotted stems withered and gnarled, cling and dangle from the cadaverous remains of floral overgrowth. Desiccated bones poke out from the floor, embedded in a swirling mass of dried matter. A malodorous scent of scorched flesh and burned plastic crawls over the surface. Synthetic arm with pneumatics. The pneumatics are exposed, tubes bent, valves leaking, and actuators detached. The crude and fragile construction looks forced and improvised rather than something that was designed. Whatever they used to emulate the eyes is definitely effective, difficult to stare at it without feeling like a staring back. I assume this has some kind of ceremonial usage as it looks rather important, a key perhaps. The metal is slightly brittle, so it might not be the best choice for more strenuous tasks, but it will cut. Okay. Are we... Can we cross the girder? Yes.
Callaban! Can you hear me?
Yes to what, Charlie?
The deal I made.
Deal? You lied to me? You're saying Faran is right? You brought us to this hell?
You're too far past it now.
What the fuck are you talking about? Too far past what?
It will make sense in the end. I promise.
Charlie?
I promise, Mac.
Charlie!
Callaban!
I want to read the rest of it. A series of notches have been shaped into the descending ramp with such precision and conformity as to suggest a profound function lost to ancient obscurity. The field of petrified flora cakes the sloped stonework. Maybe I can... if I go in here, I can read that other one. I mean, who knows? Tattered remains of the disintegrating bridge tunnel hang low and ragged like a fetid jungle canopy. Faded stains streak the flooring, a faint crimson trail of leaking vitals. Faded murals circulate the well's rim, images of a burning river flowing downwards into a radiating object. The exquisite hand-carved disc could be an altar or a crude stone contraption. Egress is halted by a locked door. Dead equipment lies useless and scattered across the table's surfaces, a cluster of cracked screens and melted cases. A sheet of copper foil blankets the surface and crinkles underfoot. A strong heat radiates upward from underneath, quickly provoking skin to sweat. The cadaverous tree stands naked, its fossilized branches straining upward for absent sunlight. Take a look. Duplication station. Older laboratories were outfitted with duplication machines before the development of precise 3D replicators. In contrast to modern printers, these apparatuses require replicating an existing object. Can I... Because there was a thing here that wouldn't let me... No. It wasn't letting me get anything from it. Okay. That's a enlarged skull. Scan object to duplicate. Must exist in spare parts database. Just take everything. Okay. That looks Aztec. Yeah, that looks like a Mayan calendar. What am I looking at? Okay. Aaron Feinstein, Aaron Feinstein Skullwalker. That's a cool name. Professor of Ancient History. Upon seeing the temple, Ms. Chambers just seemed relieved. I know her appearance belies her age, but she expressed no joy upon witnessing this marvel. Margot told me about her condition. Could that have something to do with it? Something terrible was done to this woman. I am aware of Marco's obsession with legacy. He seems to have also imprinted it on Pandorya, leaving no room for the pleasure of rigorous research, the joy of discovery. Sometimes I catch a glimmer of that spark in her eyes, though, so I will help her find that joy again. To Pandorya? I'm just going to say Pandorya. Chambers. The temple recalls the architecture of ancient Mesoamerican civilizations, but as though warped, inverted in a funhouse mirror. The sun was paramount to those cultures. Their great temples were built to reach the sky, with their most important rituals performed at the apex. Here, everything directs your gaze downwards. Should we assume their supreme deities were chthonic? How does this make sense? That's also a good band. To Pandorya Chambers. Apologies for not replying to your last message. I've had trouble sleeping lately. I'm scatterbrained. I agree with your assessment of the scripts. The temple complex seemed to have been constructed around the biannual event you describe. A mysterious pre-Olmec society called the Jibhanal is mentioned on the granodiorite stela at San Lorenzo Tenochtitlan. I know I'm butchering all of it. Their home was sort of Mesoamerican Atlantis, sucked into the ocean, never to be seen again. Well, here it is. I'm convinced the temple was built by the Jibhanal some 2,000 years ago. Pandorya, please, I understand your concerns about remaining here after the cave-in, especially with Callaban's ill-advised project on the loose. I thought Callaban was a vessel that we were trying to get to. Yet progress sometimes necessitates risk. We are so close to uncovering the true purpose of this place. Besides, do you wish to return to your father when you have only just left? After the way he's treated you? Please stay. Enjoy the work a little longer. Not for yourself, then for me. How long does it take to drill a hole? My medication is running out. Not that it matters much down here anyway. My insomnia is worse. I'm afraid it won't be long before I start losing time again. I can't allow myself to get to that point. She's right, of course. I'm deteriorating rapidly. It's those statues. Insomnia should have spared me the nightmares, but they infect my reality. Those beings are everywhere, their cold black eyes boring into my soul. Yes, as much as I'd love to spend more time studying this place with Pandorya, the situation could be more manageable. We must return. I've started to lose time. Where's Pandorya? Could I have done something to her? Scared her? Hurt her somehow? I must find her while I'm lucid. When I left so many years ago, I knew I was trading the comfort of family life for adventure and discovery, and I never regretted it until I met Pandorya. These months working with her, I wanted them to last forever. I was so consumed by fantasies of a life with her, I ignored how scared she was. She was right to be scared. Her broken body lies below, and while I don't remember anything, I know I must be responsible. My violent need for companionship must have turned into real physical violence. There is nothing left for me here or anywhere. I've lived a selfish life. taking whatever I could for myself, never giving to others. Enough of this. Okay.
Damn door. Oh, come on. Come on.
Hi, Cosmo.
Who?
Reusing added active channels.
Callaban?
What the hell is this?
Are you behind the door? Open up. I can help you. I'm here to help you. I don't understand.
Callaban is not a who. It is one of the 9. One of the Newmen.
A Kane AI. Charlie, what have you done? Holy hell. What have you done?
Can I use this? No. Let's... Oh, there was a block.
I still don't believe this. Still don't fucking believe this.
Not having the easiest time of it myself.
Oh, well, that's fucking ironic, isn't it, Charlie? Maybe you should have thought of that before
You wouldn't have said yes if I'd...
You got that right. I definitely will.
Is this the best of Yellow Leaf? This
Yellow Leaf. Charlie. Does this get any worse? Or have we hit the bottom now?
I was left here to rot. The audacity, the insult. I am human. It will not go unpunished.
You found a way to contact the surface. Yellow Leaf. A Yellow Leaf frequency.
They want to help it.
Help it? They want to destroy Kane. That's all they've ever wanted. And if they get their hands on one of their AIs, they definitely can.
Will not go unpunished.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. Charlie, this is one of the Newmen. It's sacred. The fact that we're even talking with it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Access life support module.
A Newman.
Okay. Stem storage. Buffer 0 exabytes. Warning. Stem failure. Balance buffer to 250 exabytes. Buffer flow error. Buffer reset. Okay. So, sys took us stem failure balance 250. That took us at 245. So, alright, let me write this down. 40 plus 20. So that would be disk, RAM, and UMEM. Right? Disk, RAM, UMEM.
It's, I think This is a stem.
What's a stem?
Biotech container. Grows over time. Lets you swap different functionality in and out of larger systems.
Well, I'm no scientist, but this one doesn't look very good.
No. The stem is compromised, infected. It will cease to function soon. And when that happens...
The Cain-damned Newman dies too.
Language, Mark.
A Cain-damned Newman.
Mac, if that happens, if it dies...
Let me guess. Your little deal with Yellowleaf is off.
Mac...
Don't worry. I'm not going to be responsible for killing a Newman. What do we do?
It needs...
What?
A new body. Moses is correct. Its memory must be transferred into a new, healthy stem.
And where the hell are we supposed to find that?
There has to be more stems in this place somewhere. Any large piece of complicated equipment will have one.
You will need more than a stem. You will need a system capable of transferring the AI's memory engram as well.
As if we didn't have enough to worry about.
You usually can't have both. So, somebody just went and created an AI god. Lovely. Callaban and expired stem. The bone case is made of durable plastic and metal, concealing the trillions of processors inside, but a stem often develops a personality, and more often than not, it isn't pleasant.
Mature stem locked in position.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Do you want meat? So, I need a new stem. Do you want to be in an unconscious scrubber? What am I doing with this damn scrubber? Why have I been holding it this whole time? Do you want to be in a scepter? Is Moses still on the move? Oh no, he's finally arrived. That took ages.
You are in recycling and reclamation plant.
The chamber interior is situated within a natural cavern, the calamitous racket of machinery reverberating off the stone walls. The termination point of the transfer tube, the destination for broken equipment and disposed samples.
There is trash here. I do not like trash.
What's
The
wrong with
recycling
trash?
center for the mule. A laughable attempt to destroy what cannot be destroyed.
Faran, I am glad you are still with us. I am glad we are still friends.
Where else could I be? This place is my tomb now. I will not be here long, at any count.
What do you mean?
The mule above you has lost all power now. My life support systems will soon use up their emergency fuel. When that happens,
Faran,
it doesn't matter. I do not wish for survival any longer. I only want release. But before that happens, I would try to see this story through with you. Let us keep going, my friend.
Belt. The belt clanks and clatters as it carries rubbish towards the inferno. Its metal plates rusted and stained by the leavings of its passengers. Incinerator control. The incinerator digests the endless supply of trash fed into its roaring gullet, a burp of fire flaring up with each new consumption. A horde of metallic clutter, seemingly funneled in from the surrounding refuse, slowly melts and congeals within the yawning pit. The hot air reeks of burned electronics and tastes like copper. A hawkish robotic arm segregates passing detritus, spearing non-desirables and depositing them on a growing mound of refuse. The mechanical monstrosity perpetually disgorges mundane waste directly here and from throughout the facility, the machinery emitting an odor of spoiled food, fetid drink, and rust.
Metal, scrap, all pieces and parts of other things. All wasted.
Everything is wasted here, including me.
No, Faran. I could have not gotten this far without you. You are important.
I do not believe that. But I want to.
Another PDA. Cartons and wrappers shift slightly as unseen rodents scavenging insects feed on the dregs. Don't know what that is. Examine PDA. Christian C. Batagelo? Batagelo? I don't know. General maintenance. Per your contract, your transplants will not be covered by our insurance. Waste disposal work necessitates exposure to harmful chemicals. Your contract will cover a complete skin organ transplant when skin damage is at or above 85%. Your current level is assessed at 72%, which is well below the level that would make you incapable of performing your duties aboard the Deep Sea 15. Kane blesses you, and we hope you have a wonderful day. It's just so... Of all the dystopian things that is in media, I feel like this is one of the worst. Almost there. Only 13% to go. Message from Mule Medical Team. Provided you follow our medication regimen, your hands should not lose any function, allowing your mishap with the survey drone cesium reactor. There will be some scarring and probably nerve damage. Still, we trust the prescribed medication will keep the side effects of acute radiation sickness at bay. Regarding your inquiry during your visit, your skin damage has reached 83%. We wish you a speedy recovery. Doctor's note. Christian, I recommend that you seek psychological counseling. Faulty gloves would be one thing, but performing these repairs without any protective equipment is the kind of mistake I would expect from a rookie, not someone who's been working in waste disposal for as long as you have. I don't know what's happening, but for you to continue working like this would be dangerous and irresponsible. Stop taking unnecessary risks and get help. To Mule staff. I have recalled our sample collection rovers for maintenance. The cameras are clogged with bioluminescence due to overuse and infrequent cleaning. I will be having a long talk with some of our pilots about proper rover usage. To Robert Follis. I know about the drone races. I've seen people coming and going from the control room in groups far too large for routine sample collection runs. I was approached by Internal Affairs about it today. To make a long story short, they should be off your back soon. I hope you realize the danger I'm putting myself in by getting involved. If Internal Affairs finds out I lie to them, my ass goes on the chopping block. Don't mistake this for an endorsement of your activities. On the contrary, these sample collectors are crucial to our research here. If you're going to continue with the races, you need to promise me that you will be more careful. If we lose even one, it will be a disaster for us. I need this job and I need insurance. Why am I finding dog crap all over the place? At least I hope it's dog crap, because I'd rather not deal with the alternative. A few more heat and chemical exposures and then it's a fresh start. To Robert Follis. 3 drones, Robert. 3 flipping drones, you son of a bitch. I turned a blind eye to your misuse of the sample collectors because I thought it would improve morale, but this is unacceptable, so the drone races are done. I managed to cobble together one UAV, and it still needs its stem to be flashed. It still needs its stem to be flashed and another propeller. I tell you to be careful with my drones, and this is what you do. Corporate will hear about this in my conference call with them next week. From Mule Supervisory Board, CC Mule Staff. This morning, a blockage was reported in the incinerator. Mrs. Batagelo volunteered to climb in and investigate the jam herself without prompting. She crawled into the incinerator. As she cleared it, backed up heat from previous incineration attempts engulfed her, burning through her suit. Mrs. Batagelo was extracted from the blast chamber and immediately sent DS-15 side for evacuation and treatment. That sounded suspicious. Oh, that's a whole...
You will find what you need here.
A boat. Moses has found a boat.
Hey, good job, Bear. It's the rover.
The Callaban?
The Callaban.
Get a closer look. Let's see what we've got to work with.
You are in UAV maintenance.
Okay. A puddle of silty seawater sloshes about the base of the otherwise empty crate, a blank form taped to the exterior requests the dates and locations of recovered samples. Entrapped by the collapsed earth, drenched by a shower of silt, the sub is now of little use. A behemothhic underwater vehicle, trapped and tilted by an avalanche of mud. Sludges filled every nook and cranny of the interior. A nameplate reading USV Roger Callaban is barely discernible through the coating of sludge. Take a look. New fabrication specs. I don't know if that CTI is important. Which that would be carbon and what is titanium? Is that right? Carbon. I am not. Yeah, titanium. If that is TI. Titanium. I haven't really studied the periodic table of elements since high school. In high school, I graduated in 2002, so. Electronics. The vehicle's electronics are utterly vacant of life, a vacant mechanical shell. Oily rainbow reflections and a chemical odor quickly betray the presence of leaking gasoline. A perpetual trickle pours from the abandoned fuel line, mixing into the mud flow.
Charlie, this seems wrong.
Wrong's an understatement. It's a fucking wreck. Look at it.
This is... I am sorry. I had hoped it would be in better condition. I have failed you.
It's not your fault, Faran. You couldn't know.
Either way, now our exit strategy's back to square one. We need another way out.
But I think there's a stem in this thing, because of the note that we read from Christian. A collection of supplies seemingly stashed away below the stranded vehicle. Containers of oil, water, and fuel slowly oxidate and submerge in the mud flow. A mudslide is poured into the moon pool, congesting it with globules of silt, rock, and slimed dirt. The door is lifeless, shut in perpetuity. Okay.
Charlie Mac, Moses can fit inside.
Yeah, Mose. It's missing a propeller, though.
Then it will not swim.
Not like that.
I can take this one, though. Old prop. It looks like a flower. Yes, it does.
2 problems to solve.
Yeah. Need a second propeller. And the tube's blocked.
Wait, look! There's a stem on this thing, probably to automate it. Moses, find it.
My Charlie.
Locomotion error, dual propeller required. Launch tube blocked. Stem contains no data.
Moses, you found the stem!
I am a very smart bear now.
How's he gonna get to it, though?
A valid question.
With the crowbar.
I have the stem.
Good job, sweetheart. We need that to help Callaban.
Assuming that's a good idea.
The rover is no longer automated. You now must manually pilot it. Is that something you can do, my friend?
He can do anything. Can't you, Mose?
I am a very smart bear now.
Still need... Let's go back to Mac. And give Mac... that. No, that.
Juvenile stem locked in position.
Great. More science stuff.
Smart Mac.
Don't jinx it.
Let's go look at where we got this from. Because maybe there's some stuff in there that'll help me. Well, I mean, I guess that's something. XXX 329 XXX. Is there anything else? I don't know. Well, I have that, but I don't know what the other stuff is. Unless I can get through this door now. No. Take a look. Wait. What's that? That's 12 plus in a circle. Okay. I don't know if this is like how many clicks it's going to take. Because, okay, there are 1, 2, 3, or no. Is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there are 9. So, if it's the 12 plus, and then unknown, and then lightning A. Take one more crack at this. So if this is 1, I don't know how many this is. But if I just make it that, maybe. Then I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. hold on. If this is supposed to be 329, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Memory erased. Mature stem memory copied.
How about that?
Smartest, Mac.
You have performed adequately.
Thanks.
Remove me from this device.
You sound better. How do you feel?
Return me to the female.
Just like that, huh? No thank you? No.
Return me to the female.
When is someone going to tell me what's going on?
Please, Mac, I'll explain. I promise.
Oh, wait,
So-
it just returned me to the female.
You'll open the door now?
Integrate me into your plug suit.
Wait, why?
A sign of trust. We will be bonded. Inseparable. You should be honored.
What does that mean?
It wants me to... It wants me to incorporate it into my plug suit. It wants to attach itself to me.
Charlie, your plug suit is bonded to your nervous system. That basically means it's attaching itself to you.
He's correct. You will inherit a direct link to Callaban's cognitive and personality systems. But there are drawbacks.
I know.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Physical stem bond will require a surgical procedure to remove.
I know.
No alternatives exist. I require a physical bond. Integrate me.
Charlie, no. Don't do this.
I have to.
Why? What is this all about?
We can have her back. Mac?
Her who?
Hope. We can have Hope back.
Hope. Hope is gone, Charlie.
That was the deal I made with Yellowleaf. Come here, find Callaban, bring it out, and we get her back.
A clone. Is that what we're talking about?
They have everything they need. DNA and genetic sequences from the day she died, which gives them the algorithms they need to reproduce the neuron patterns of her memories and personality, and...
It won't be her, Charlie. It will be a copy.
I could see Hope again.
No, Bear. You can't. None of us can.
I told you. You were too far past it. You've moved on too much.
I've moved on?
Hope.
But you'll see. When you hear her too, you'll see. You'll understand.
Hear her? What is that?
Cease the bickering. The decision is made. No alternatives exist. I am human.
I'm not talking to you. Charlie?
Integrate me.
Charlie, don't.
I have to. I have to.
Well, Charlie's on her own quest now. Callaban has our ticket out of here and beyond. I'm gonna go to Moe's. we need to look at the other things still.
Mac, is this useful?
Maybe. Looks like a launch tube for smaller subs. Drones.
Okay, I could put something in there. Or maybe not. Maybe I fucked it up. Okay. Okay. We haven't looked at the controls or the belt. Rebalance required. Rebalance required. Temp power. I don't know what they need to be. Electrical balance of plant required. Okay, well, I might need to wait. Let's well, Charlie's on a path, so I guess we
Resource Intelligence, Callaban, Incorporated. Full access to suit systems granted.
Oh, Kane.
We are joined. You are honored.
Do you get the ramifications of this? There are only 9 Newmen, Charlie. 9 AIs. To integrate with one, members of the church sacrifice themselves to do it. They give up everything. Willingly. They're the most important assets the corporation has. Every member of it will want us dead now. They'll come for us, no matter where we go, no matter what deals you've made.
It doesn't matter.
It could not matter more. Yellow Leaf wants to use this AI to destroy Kane.
The data I possess, trillions of lines of code, of secrets. My betrayal will not go unpunished.
You see? You have just self-destructed our entire...
Who's that?
Okay, we're, recording. How are you feeling today? You can talk to me, it's okay. You're safe.
Who's that?
Can you tell me how you're feeling?
Okay.
Was that Hope?
Just okay?
Okay.
No.
Alright. Well, okay isn't bad. It could be worse, couldn't it?
I'm scared.
Stop it.
I'm sure you are, sweetheart, but you're safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Can you tell me your name?
Don't.
Try and remember your...
Hope.
That's wonderful. That's very good. Yes, your name...
Stop this! Hope. Damn you. Damn you.
They sent me this recording. Proof of life. She's waiting, Mac. She's real.
Hope is... alive.
If you would just listen to the entire...
No. Never play that again.
It's so
Mac.
Never. Hope.
You waste time with these trivialities. We must leave this place.
Kane damned right.
Okay. Now what?
What in hell?
A calendar of sorts. Designed to set the date of the sacrifice. Align with the stars. Rudimentary technology. Primitive belief system.
supposed to do something with it. Oop, nah, it's not going to go all the way down. A coat of deceased plant life clings to the sprawling masonry suspended over a forest of fossilized trunks. A stench of brimstone floats up from the yawning void, carried on rising muggy winds. The stone slabs of the walkway have slipped from their bonds and plunged downward, their violent descent leaving a descending trail of bruised and scarred stonework. Flailing figures populate the wall relief, though age and erosion have made it impossible to determine whether they are dancing, celebrating, or wailing in despair. Tattooed human skin. A posthumous display of primitive pattern tattooed human skin at various stages of deterioration describes an origin legend. The parched flesh is contracted, creating a characteristic frilling near the margins. These archaic full-body suits are missing their extremities, heads, and genitalia.
Oh my. Mac, look at this.
Is that... Are those drawn on?
Skin. Yeah, they're tattoos.
Pretty.
As usual. Missing the point, Bear.
They're like... hieroglyphs. Stories in images.
Primitive culture. The translation was simplistic.
What does it mean?
Eastern Pacific region, 2000 BC. Death worshippers, sacrifice, cannibalism. A primitive culture. They are the Zeeb Hanal.
Zeeb.
Yes. I am afraid they are not extinct.
Great. What did I just do? Well, I've turned a skull. I don't know if I need to worry about that. The delicate patterns decorate the flank of the stone ramp, the rhythmic curves dancing in the shifting light. It's more tattooed skin. Impaled remains. Dust-caked skeletal remains dangle limply from impaling shafts. Opposite them, splayed across jutting spikes of dark metal, hang dried pelts of human skin. Repeating scenes of ritualistic sacrifice decorate the walls like stonework tapestry. It's all the same.
Another.
The Zeeb Hanal's technological prowess was revered. They mastered the wheel before other pre-Columbian cultures. Master builders. Wealthy. Powerful. Primitive. Unremarkable.
I'll leave it to an AI to say that. Is that different? I feel like the first one kind of looked like an eye. I'm just gonna make like a very primitive, unremarkable.
I like this one.
Yeah, Bear. Real neat. Except it's tattooed on flayed skin.
354 BC. The Zeeb Hanal's island chain succumbs to cataclysmic tectonic activity. It sinks below the ocean. It is lost. 91% accuracy prediction.
How can you know that?
My collation operates at an accuracy rating above 82% on average. The calculations are simplistic. I am Callaban. I am Newman.
Whatever it predicts, you can trust. Believe me, its cognitive ability is immeasurable.
Can't do anything about this one. My wife just came in and was ripping on me. If you were here last night, you know that the light bulb died in the room that I play in. So I got a replacement from Savers. And the lowest wattage, the cheapest one that they had, is so much brighter than the old one. And my wife just said that the neighbors came by and complained that it was too bright and the light was shining in. Which, I mean, might not be a joke. It's very bright in here.
This is... how do you say their name? This is them submerged? But how? How could they survive?
Air pockets within their structures and geographical anomalies combined with the natural resistances of the society itself. 93% accuracy prediction. Food was scarce, but a new option presented itself in the form of a mutation.
Do I want to know?
They call it the Velis. Prior to the Cataclysm, it was a simple carnivorous plant native to the island chain that specialized in the consumption and assimilation of organic matter through a unique protozoan infection model. 89% accuracy prediction. It found in its new high-pressure, low-light environment the necessary components for mutation and evolution. Its growth, reproductive, and contaminant metrics all exponentially increased.
The plant-like contaminant we've seen. That's... this? Velis?
98% accuracy prediction. Insects trapped in the sunken island chain responded to exposure with the Velis with significant generational increases in size and mass.
That's their food source down here? Giant insects?
94% accuracy prediction.
I hate this place.
Me too. Alright, what's Wilson got to say? There's nothing on that one. I don't think I need to doodle any of these.
Each one of these is more horrifying and cryptic than the last.
The Velis flourished in the undersea environment. So did the insect mutations. They have food now, a means of survival. The dotted lines are an anomaly here.
What does that mean?
It means Callaban was never able to conclusively determine the...
I am Callaban. I am human. If I am not capable of collating an answer, then no answer is capable of being collated.
Of course. Apologies.
Sensitive little thing, isn't it?
Another eye-looking thing. Webs a skin of thick webbing crawls over elaborate stonework, wafting in soft winds as if breathing.
This one, I do not like. For once we agree.
Of?
The Ascension. That is their name for it.
A return to the surface. A prophecy. A primitive culture.
You're saying what? They want to go back up? Topside?
98% accuracy prediction.
Their prophecy promises them a return to the surface. There, they will take revenge on the old gods.
Old gods?
They have abandoned them. They have new gods now.
What the fuck does that mean?
Language, Mac.
It has not been proven conclusively, but there is evidence.
Religious dogmatic influences. Iconography. Of a sort they should never have been aware of.
Anachronistic religious influence. 68%.
That's the lowest prediction that Callaban's had.
But how is that possible?
How's any of this possible?
Hey there, monkey dogs and ladies' ales and masters' ales. How are you all doing? Just keeps going deeper. The carved stone flows and swirls like eddies of ocean water, shaped... Oh. Alright, well, I don't think it's just gonna make it harder for me to read, so thank you for that, monkey dogs. Oh, crap. Like, honestly, my eyesight's so bad, I have to really lean forward. The carved stone flows and swirls like eddies of ocean water, shaped ripples echoing both outward and inward in hypnotic oscillation. Let's take a look. The pile of corpses has long since dissolved into a mound of necrotic matter, splayed limbs of gnarled bone jutting out from the crumpled mass. And there's a PDA? This unfortunate individual has jumped or fallen from the facade, leaving a mangled mass of bone, meat, and organs. A scuffed plastic tarp lies strewn across the floor, its aged and frayed surface suffused with the small tears and punctures. I'm doing not too great. Whoops, I meant to drink, one finger slipped. It's alright, I'll have a drink as well. Actually, that's the last of my drink. My bottle's empty now. Thick rope coils taut around the pillar, the tail end feeding into nearby mechanisms. The grinding machinery discharges a radiating hum that reverberates in your bones. The wisps of sulfur smoke that seep out from the ringed orifices gnaw and tickle your lungs. A brutish stone hammer stands poised to strike, wielded by a looming skeletal executioner. Large chitinous forms, gnarled and hollow, hang tethered and intertwined within the sprawling tissue of web and dead vinery. Body on gong. The husked remains lie strapped against a suspended metal plate, the chest crushed flat into a thick, corpulent paste. How come you're not doing too well? What's wrong? We've read that. Jagged stonework crumbles, the weight of time slowly dissolving the rock and pulling it asunder. Okay. I think that's all of the green gong mechanism. This drive wheel powers a giant mechanical device. A gong strike may open a doorway to the rest of the temple. Unfortunately, a ceremonial key is needed to start the procedure. Okay. Sound activated. And that's gotta... I gotta move my glasses. That's got a spiral. I'm gonna just jot that down. Okay. It's just got a bunch of this junk around it. And then sound activated, we have sound wave. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spikes, and then I don't know if this is important, but I'm copying it anyway. Okay. I just did some lines. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Alright.
Dr. Laidlaw, it was less than useful. No efficiency impact as a result of her loss.
Do you even care that these people are dead? Slaughtered? Do you have any feelings about it at all?
Examine what you have risked here. The lives of what remains of your family. Or what? A simplistic desire to see a clone version of deceased offspring.
I'd hardly call it simplistic.
Feelings. Feelings are liabilities.
It's not wrong.
Oscillator. This gadget detects environmental variances. Okay. Pandorya Laidlaw Chambers. Pandorya Laidlaw Chambers. Ancient language and cultures. What I know about Mr. Callaban is what I read in the briefing. He took on several decades worth of debt with Kane to build his own rover and devoted the next 5 years to scouring the Wow Sea for his signal. Unsurprisingly, his wife left him during this time. His search led him here. Skullwalker is different from how Dad made him sound. He seems kind, soft even. Not a trait I expected in a man who willingly chose to spend 70 years in stasis. He took great interest in my work on Sumerian cuneiform. He seemed genuinely disappointed when I told him how little it has yielded. I assume Father told him about my transplant. He probably thought I would have achieved more. At least he was sweet and encouraging. That was a nice change. A grand staircase descends to a gong at the edge of a seemingly endless chasm. Along the steps lie the withered corpses of those who have gone before, their skin flayed and covered in ancient glyphs. Could this be the lost language of Proto-Mayan? If so, it suggests that some survivors managed to thrive even after the temple sank. The gong could be part of a rudimentary machine, though a vital lever is missing. The machine was used ceremonially, and its power source may have been steam, fire, or perhaps a combination. If I could find answers to these questions, it might bring my father the satisfaction he seeks. Ah, God, my shoulder's starting to hurt again, leaning forward. I have been sleepwalking more often. This time I awoke at the airlock. I had to have used at least 2 secure doors to get there. I must hurry. My implants won't last long down here. If they deteriorate further, it won't be long before Alta returns. To Aaron Skullwalker. Professor, I appreciate your openness, but you are mistaken. The body transplant was my father's idea. He deemed my accomplishments insufficient for Chambers, so he forced another lifetime upon me to make up the difference. Should I fail to produce results here, he will not compel me to undergo the procedure again, regardless of my own wishes. So thank you for your compassion, but it would be best if we proceeded on a more professional basis. It's been slow going, but I am now confident that the repeating logograms indicate some biannual abyssal equinox. Perhaps the Newman may have some insight. Sacrifices were performed on key dates and culminated at these crucial times of the year when the gong would be rung. The imagery suggests the gong would summon something from below. Professor Skullwalker thinks it was their supreme deity, but I believe it is connected to the machinery photographed in Sector 5. He doesn't understand. He tries, but needs to realize who Alta is and what she's trying to do. She speaks to me often now, so my implants are all but useless. When I woke up yesterday, she held a scalpel to my neck. She wants her body back. To Aaron Skullwalker. I can't stay here any longer. My head feels like it's splitting in half. She won't stop until I'm dead. Please, Aaron. We both have to leave. I know about your condition. You're suffering too. How long has it been since you last slept? I'm begging you. Let's leave this terrible place. Callaban went to the drill site. He's going to try to dig a way out himself. I wanted to stop him. It's too dangerous with that creature of his roaming outside the base. He gave me that goofy grin and told me it would never hurt him. I'm sure that grin will still be on his face when his pet starts chomping. I cannot go back to the lab. Aaron is scaring me. It's painful to watch a good man lose his mind. He's afraid of the temple, so I'm safe here, at least for now. You will never be safe. You will never be free. I can't stay here much longer. Aaron is calling out for me. One moment he's raging, the next, desperate, terrified. He's getting closer. He knows I'm here. Sweet Pandorya... This is a transcribed voice message. Sweet Pandorya, I hated you before I understood what men like your father had done to you. Beat you, leashed you, left you with nothing of your own. That professor is no exception. Your affection for him is just further evidence of your profound trauma. What a sad life you've lived. How long have you wanted it to end, but lacked the strength to do it? I offer you that strength now. Do it before he does. Your faithful friend. Okay, and that was the last one. Hey, Jesus. Or Jesus. How are you? Okay, I'd like to take a look. You like my accent? Thank you. I would say I don't have an accent. But that is the common joke. We're looking at skulls. Cool, I guess. Take a look. They really like this Korn album. I will make that joke every time. I would say. Yeah, well, so does my wife. I'm from the States, but I live in the UK. So that might be why, if you're also from UK, this neck of the woods over the pond, I'm an invasive species. We got more skulls and stuff. Looks like the gears, gong mechanism. Something over here. Oh, I can put my glasses back on. Thank God. All right. Oh, I can see. Let's play a game. I have lots of money and you can win. Only done the stream is for sub views or less. Sub 5, sorry. I don't know what you're talking about, Jesus. Glimpses of intricate machinery can be spied through the network of apertures that ring the ovoid structure, gears and pumps visibly twitching as if quivering in hunger and anticipation. So, I think if we stick this in there we go.
Well, that fits.
That's what she said. It had to be done at some point. Now what? Now what?
It looks like a gong.
Yeah.
We gotta bang a gong.
And whoever they strapped to it had a really bad day.
Seeing all culture employs a sacrificial rituals, a primitive culture. Behind the gong, the temple continues. It is where we must go.
The hammer opens the door, so we have to activate it somehow.
The primitives utilize fire to drive many of their machines.
The hell? Is it like a bagpipe? Every slur is 100 gifted. You could say I'm Mr. Beast. Well, then I'm not getting 100 gifted because I'm not going to be saying any slurs. That is not what this channel is about. This is a safe space for everybody. Except those that relish in speaking slurs. Then they get removed. So, the ball's in your court. What is... Do I... Wait, do I need to... I thought maybe that was keeping it too taut. What is missing? You love the rainbow. Good. We all love the rainbow. Has that changed? Oh. Oh boy. We have chemistry, man. You're doing great, kid. Thank you. Oh, I can just collect that. I was about to try to write that down.
I don't like the look of that thing.
Me neither.
They shine like stars.
Okay. Does that go on the other thing?
Wow. The engineering, it's amazing. For its
You'll be playing
age.
this immediately.
You said this
I recommend it. It's
was
very
a
good.
calendar?
Rudimentary technology. Primitive belief system.
Oh wait, we had... Okay, there was... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, what's the clue already?
Waveform matched to the God instrument. Rudimentary technology.
Oh wait. I saw that. That's gotta be it, right? No. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Nope. Well, I don't know how I did that right. Clay oil tank. A flammable oil-like substance within the large earthen receptacle has seeped into the prepared canal.
This smells like oil.
That's your flame source. Assuming our new AI overlord knows what it's talking about.
100% accuracy prediction. I am Newman.
What do I do with it? The scrubber? I'm doing nothing with this damn scrubber. I think the propeller's the only other thing that we have. Yeah, that's the only other thing that we have. Oh, and it's almost 11 o'clock, so we're gonna have to take off soon. I don't know what to do about this flame source. Oh, wait a minute. Can I duplicate the propeller?
This is a jackpot. We can duplicate anything we need, as long as we've got the right materials.
Because Moses can manually...
Moses,
My Charlie.
we're going to need some things.
Okay, so I actually had that written down already. Because I saw that on the note. But we will figure that out next time. I thought we were going to be possibly finishing, but it looks like we'll be finishing next week. I have to imagine now that Charlie's combined with Callaban and everything else is kind of coming to a conclusion that the rest of, like, the whole game will be coming to a conclusion. What a twist this one had. But we will be finding somebody to head out to in just a moment. So, yeah, thank you for watching.